Hello friends, I am Dr. Amar Kamble, Assistant Professor working in Department of Zoology, KVP Mahavidyalaya Pandharpur. I am going to explain you the topic of BSc 1 Zoology, paper number 2, that's Animal Physiology. In Animal Physiology, the first topic is the physiology of digestion. Now, in the physiology of digestion, I am going to first of all explain you the definition of the digestion. Digestion is a physico-chemical process where complex and non-diffusible foodstuffs are converted into the simple and diffusible form with the help of digestive enzyme. It is the definition of a digestion. Organs which are present in alimentary canal are suitable for the process of digestion. As we know that in our alimentary canal, number of organs are present: mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, intestine comprising the small intestine and large intestine, and the anus. So these organs are suitable for the process of digestion. As per the organ and its digestion, there are three organs or three types of digestion. First is the oral digestion, second is the gastric digestion, and third is the intestinal digestion. So let me tell you the process of oral digestion. Oral digestion is completed in our oral cavity or in the buccal cavity. This digestion is also called as mouth digestion. Oral cavity of the human being have a three important organ. First, teeth are present, which is followed by the tongue and salivary gland. Regarding with the teeth, our teeth are heterodont type of the teeth, which comprising incisor, canine, premolar, and the molars. So first two pairs of our teeth, they are the incisor. At the either side of incisor, there is a presence of a single pair of the canine, which is followed by two pairs of the premolar, and these premolars are followed by the molar. All teeth are helpful in the process of a grinding. So because of the teeth, mastication of the food material is easily take place in our oral cavity. So when we swallow the food, so many physical and chemical changes are occur inside the food, and because of the mastication, this food is easily enter into the next organs of our alimentary canal. So second important part of the oral digestion or of our buccal cavity is the presence of a salivary gland. In the oral cavity of the human being, three salivary glands are present: parotid gland, submaxillary, and the sublingual. Out of these three, parotid glands are largest salivary gland. These are located at the base of our ear, and these salivary glands have their particular duct, which is the Stenson's duct. So secretion of this parotid gland is watery, and it directly come into our oral cavity, which is followed by the submaxillary gland, and these submaxillary glands are present in the beneath the lower jaw. It also open into our mouth through the Wharton ducts. At the same time, sublingual glands are present in our oral cavity. They basically present between ridges of the gums and the tongue. So these glands have their particular duct, which are the Bartholin's duct. So secretion from sublingual and submaxillary gland are viscid, and it is also called as the mucin. So collective secretion of these three glands are called as the saliva, and this saliva is very helpful in a process of the digestion. Whatever food material we swallow, the component or substances which are directly dissolved into the saliva. These saliva make our food material lubric, and due to that it easily swallow by our oral cavity. So this is the main function of the saliva. Second important part is that our saliva have a one important enzyme, which is the ptyalin. It is also called as the salivary amylase, and this salivary amylase is a particularly act on the starch. So because of the action of this starch, because of the action of the salivary amylase, starch is easily converted into the simple and diffusible form, which is the maltose. So I can say here the end product of the oral digestion is a conversion of starch into the maltose. So this is the process of a oral digestion.